Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Sandy. We're going to go down to the bottom. Lots of birds back here. You'll notice this one is a squirrel-proof bird feeder, and there was some big grackles on top of that, and it'll close because the weight is set. So big birds or squirrels, because they'll chew through anything. So I make sure that I set it so that it's, I think blue jays are okay, but grackles are not. Okay, so we're gonna go down in the garden like we talked about. It's an overcast day today, but it's plus 2, so I'm gonna get quite a bit of work done. Clean up my seeds. There's some very old, funky old rocks in this garden, and I'll have to take some of the soil out from around it because they've been here a long time, but they're really, really pretty. I have a lot of mirrors in my garden, and I like mirrors because it makes everything look bigger, and it's kind of within the trees so that I don't want the birds flying into it thinking it's an airspace, but it makes the garden even bigger. So we've got these old rocks that were put in place with a toboggan because they were crazy heavy. So we're going to go down here. Some of these shrubs have been here for as long as I can remember, maybe like 50 years, more than that. Okay, so I still have a few doodads out, but generally what I do is I lay them down so that they don't fall down and break. And many of them, I actually got them broken. And the various places that I worked at, they were throwing them out and putting them in dumpsters, and so I did dumpster dives and retrieved them. So this is the lower deck, and it is in the hot summertime. This is like 20, not 20, maybe 10 degrees lower down here, and very, very different, kind of secluded. And this is one of my favorite sayings, let's stay home. And for sure, right now we are staying home. So we go over here, and it's pretty wet down here, as you can see. This shrub, which was a trumpet vine, blew over in a big windstorm and broke some of the arbor, but my son put it back up, and it's going to be fine. So here's the old pond, and I have a huge bird bath in there for them, and it's not time to set that up because it's really, really soft back here. But there is a lot growing. As you see, I'm all about the colors and making it interesting, and there'll be even a lot more stuff put in the garden once it gets to be set. So we're going to go down the path, and you can see it's really mucky right now, but every day there's something new coming up. We've got some daffodils that are going to come up. This old bench. See, there's broken stuff. That's okay. She's having a little rest. That's okay. This tree I planted in memory of my sister, and it's a beautiful tree, and you'll see when it comes out. It's a dogwood, flowering dogwood. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so there's an old pot. More pots. I don't really like a lot of pots because it takes a lot of effort to keep pots looking glorious, but they're certainly worth it. Okay, so there's the whole garden, and you can see stuff's coming up. I can see hyacinths and daffodils and monarda, and so it's going to look amazing. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.